What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Welcome back to
that.
episode 31 of Those Foreign Guys podcast.
Which is pretty cool because, you know, that's the amount of days there are in a month. In most months.
At least it's December.
We've done one podcast a day.
We've done a whole month's worth of
Look at that.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That's crazy.
So if you haven't, if you're just now discovering us, take the month of December. You're a few days behind, so go ahead and catch up really quick.
It's like, an advent calendar.
Yeah, advent calendar. One podcast a day until Christmas.
Well, he has.
You got to catch up a few,
But why would they be listening to this episode?
maybe they just found
Maybe,
us.
yeah, they just found us, so they're
it's
watching this
You
one.
need to catch up because
You guys don't like start from episode 1?
No, I always watch the latest, and I'm like,
Yeah.
do I like these guys?
Ah,
They're
okay,
pretty
I
cool.
see.
Let's go back in time.
And usually the first few episodes are pretty.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think our first episodes were pretty good.
Actually, probably the first episode was probably the most high quality.
Yeah.
We started here, and we just slowly did this.
We did have a pretty good setup for the first episode.
Yeah.
Not just a setup, but we had reels.
True.
We had,
we did
edits. We had thumbnails. Just the whole shebang.
We had,
Whole
we had reels
shebang.
The
dropping
whole
all the
shebang,
time.
yeah.
Well, hey, think about it this way. I'm about to graduate. I'll have so much time on my
Oh,
hands.
yeah. I heard that one before.
So every time.
Shit ass fucking.
So we're coming to the end of the year here. 2023 coming to a close. We've been hanging out on the podcast for what, 9 months now?
Oh, it's March.
Yeah. It's been fun. It's been great. Can't wait to keep doing it. It's been something that's very fun for us, I think. What?
I think.
Okay. So yeah, I think this kind of episode, we want to kind of go back and look back on our years and kind of evaluate how our lives have gone.
Shit's like a reflection. Can we dim the lights for this? Sort of set the mood.
I want
One of
like
you-
we should have like candles and stuff.
No, I was gonna say, get candles. One of you get a pen and like a paper. Just
But hey, that would
Couple big
require us to
notes.
put effort into this. So that's for next season.
hey.
Yeah, for next season. So yeah, I think we want to start out just kind of share a few updates about the podcast. Kind of put this at the beginning just so people that maybe don't get to listen to the whole episode will at least hear.
Who's watching us and not finishing the episode?
That's true. But we just want to give a few updates. This is the last episode of 2023. Y'all might have noticed our upload schedule has been a bit
Erratic.
inconsistent. Yeah. So mostly just because this last, I think, month, we've all just kind of had things going on. And like we had the World Finals. And then we did some like filming stuff. And I don't know. Things have just been,
It'd be kind of hectic.
yeah, hectic. Especially because it's the like holiday season.
Yeah.
Me and Dogger
December.
and Bryant are all traveling from like within the next 2 weeks.
My soldiers. Stay safe.
You can join me if you want.
Oh, hell no. Iceland?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too cold. Just the idea of it.
You can come to Nashville, Tennessee with me.
Definitely not getting there. 'Cause I don't come back. I don't think.
I don't think his kind is welcome.
They're gonna have the first lynching in a couple of decades.
No, they just outlawed that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
legal anymore. But yeah, same for, and where are you going?
Hong Kong.
I definitely
Hong
can't go
Kong,
there.
yeah.
The things I said about China. Ooh.
You're on a list of some kind.
Well, I'm
Shit,
definitely
I
on
mean,
several lists.
Not gonna lie, I sometimes do feel a little bit nervous when I go
Yeah,
back.
are you not on the list with me?
That's
He's
what
at
I
least
think.
like he's usually the one defending China, but like he's still
but
adjacent.
he's
still adjacent.
definitely on the list with me. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna be traveling, so we're not gonna be together to do an episode the next couple weeks. So,
I'll tell you, I'm gonna shoot the podcast alone.
Yep. I'm down to watch that.
so
I'll watch that episode.
we just kind of decided that now's the time to kind of end season 1 of Those Foreign Guys. Obviously, there will be a season 2 where all 4 of your favorite members will be coming back to bring you more content. But we have a few changes that we're gonna make for
Changes?
season 2. And
I don't like change, sir. What kind of change are we talking about?
Maybe Brandon, you can tell one of the changes that we're making.
Name change.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Brandon and the boys.
I don't think this one was approved by the board.
just in.
Just
I mean, I'm down to be one of the boys.
Fresh off the post, baby.
but yeah,
Are
no.
we changing the color of the?
We're changing the color from that fucking ugly as yellow. I don't know to what yet, but we're changing that color.
Dogger's pretty hyped up on a rebrand.
Yes.
Not rebrand, but
But like
what's the word for that?
Just changing that shitty
Yeah,
ass
changing
color.
the logos and stuff like
color,
that.
yeah.
I guess kind of a rebrand, but I mean we'll keep the same name.
Keep the same.
Yeah.
I guess the biggest change that we're going to be making, or one of the, there's two big changes. The first one is we're going to be moving the schedule from being every week to bi-weekly episodes.
Yes, so we can focus on quality content.
Yeah. Instead of us just rambling.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of the things we realized this year is we've got a lot of things we want to talk about, but sometimes we just force certain topics and we're just not delivering what we would like to.
Yeah. With that change, like maybe we can do a little bit longer episodes.
Yeah.
Because right now we usually shoot for like 45 to an hour. So usually we can make it an hour, but I think maybe like hour 25. We don't know exactly the length, but yeah. But it's gonna be bi-weekly episodes, and then the other change,
What is the other change?
Yeah, actually, that's
content.
Oh yeah, not just podcasts, but also
Other stuff.
YouTube content.
Oh,
yeah.
that. Well, I was going
what
for
is
the. We're not gonna be just like solely focusing on like Korea topics.
Oh yes,
Ah,
okay. Uh-huh. That one.
That one. Yeah.
Also content.
it's
Also
gonna
content.
Be, it's gonna be Korean like influence
Adjacent. Yeah.
but like how much more Korea content do people really need?
Yeah. And I think most of the time people are kind of coming here. The people that do watch our show are kind of watching for us rather than learning about Korea, I think. I'm sure it's like an interesting thing for people to learn about, but and we'll still talk about like stuff that happens in Korea and like our opinion on things in Korea, stuff like that. But I think we're going to try to shift it more to just like a personality-based podcast. We're still those four guys because that's who we are. But yeah, so we're going to kind of shift around, let
Look at
Brian talk
Brian's
a little bit
smile.
more about getting high and But yeah, so we're gonna shift it around, see if the new format works for us.
So it'll be more like just we are guys living in Korea rather than us teaching someone
Yeah.
about
Yes.
what Korea is.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's enough content about that on YouTube.
And maybe we have been shooting YouTube videos. Those will be coming out this week. Actually, the Soju one I'll make public before this podcast comes out. So that one will already be uploaded. We're gonna be kind of. I would like to make more content like that. If you guys
I'd be down.
are down for it, maybe not every week or every 2 weeks, but at least like once a month or something like that.
Yeah.
If we can find the time, or if we have a good idea of something to do, we'll do it. I think it's kind of the logic there. Still have to release the Hadong vlog
Hadong. We went to Hadong.
Wait,
And
we
the
went to
Winsong
the
vlog.
other place.
and the Hunsong vlog. Yeah. So eventually those will all
Oh
come
yeah,
out.
eating beef. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I think
Damn, I want
I'll-
to eat your beef.
I'm gonna work
Hello.
on those.
Oh.
That's for the Patreon. Hold
That's for
on.
the OnlyFans, which you're also starting next year. Tune in for our
Wait, I wasn't included in this one. I didn't know this.
another one hot off the press.
Yeah. So that's kind of the big updates, and yeah. So the season 2 will start sometime next year in January once we're all
January.
back from our vacation, kind of early January-ish. We'll be back, going strong.
Yeah, nice.
But today's episode, what are we talking about, Brandon?
We are going to talk about the year 2023. Looking back. It's been a long year, lads.
It's been
we
a
are
long
at the
ass
end.
year. It's like the first year, kind of first full year after COVID, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First normal year, I feel.
22 was kind of still interleaved with.
At least here in
COVID.
Korea. No,
Yeah.
it's just literally ended this year.
It's finally the full year we don't have to wear a mask.
I was about to say, when did
Wait.
masks come off?
This year.
Was it
Was
this
that
year?
this year?
No, it was this year.
This year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like
shit.
from public transportation, it was this year.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Really?
And I think, well, I mean, I don't know if there was any regulation about it in schools, but like I remember at the beginning of this year, we were still wearing masks at school.
Yeah,
really?
no, same. Even at my work, when they removed the mask mandates for public transportation and things, my work still required both
Oh, yeah.
students, teachers, managers, everyone in the building to wear a mask at all times.
We're finally back to the point where like you see a person with a mask and you're like, why are you wearing a mask?
Are you
Old
sick?
and sick,
No,
yeah.
it's maybe it's usually if it's because that person is sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're finally back to that point.
Yeah.
The I do remember last semester I had a professor who was still big on like everyone needs to wear a mask in my classroom.
Last
was the-
semester.
Yeah, last semester during the spring.
Did that class have like the highest, the lowest
rate.
attendance rate?
Yeah.
No, he was just kind of weird about it. It's like, I mean, he was an old guy, probably a little more susceptible to getting sick. So he was just like, I don't want to be around you guys if you're not wearing a mask. So, whatever.
Nice.
I just got so tired of it. I mean, I'm all for like I'll listen to whatever is going on, but fuck, got so tired of that shit.
But yeah, instead of talking about COVID, let's talk about the good things. Top memories this year. Anything that stood out for you guys?
I started a podcast. That was fun.
Yeah, that makes all four of us.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
that'll
easy
crack
one.
the top 10.
Yeah. That's definitely. I mean, that's in my top 3 of like good things that
What
happened
do you
to
mean
me
top
this
3?
year.
What's the other top 2 then?
That's hard. I gotta think
You
about
can't
it.
talk about that yet, right?
Man, that doesn't even
Yeah,
come
that's
in the
not
top 10.
Yeah, it's not top 10.
That's not even top 10.
Yeah.
Still sore, right?
A little, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Dogga is unhinged.
I actually didn't think about like top 3. I just kind of thought about my top moments of the year.
I mean, you just said that the podcast is top 3. So if you can't think of the rest, surely it'll be top 1, baby.
I mean, I think one of them was just like getting closer to you guys. But I guess that kind of goes in line with the podcast.
It's kind of it's like we have a weekly scheduled meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. But like the podcast in itself was like something that I enjoyed starting, but the camaraderie that came with
Yeah,
it was
I agree.
has to be one spot above.
Can we just zoom into Brian's face for this one? Just fucking that
The tear down the
change, the
eye.
tear down. Where's Hunter
You're going
touching
to
you?
be.
Show me.
But I mean, like, I will say, like, in terms of like talking about the podcast being a top 3 thing, like, I guess that kind of encapsulates all of it. Like, getting closer to you guys, the trips that we've gone on have been like really like the Hinsong one was like a little meh in my opinion.
What?
It was still fun, but the Hadong one
If
was
it
like
would have been an
so
overnight
good.
trip, it would have been great.
That could
Yeah.
have sold it.
Yeah.
True.
We should have missed the bus. I missed the train.
Don't start Brian up again, please.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry,
Do
Brian.
not start this thing.
You were right.
You were.
I was.
We all agree, Brian. We all agree.
We all agree.
We all agree.
You were right.
It's just like the Hadong one set my expectations so high
Yeah.
because it was so nice, and then the Hinsong one was just kind of like, okay, well that was a
That
fun
was like
day
the
trip, yeah.
the festival thing itself was
Yeah.
pretty good,
Yeah.
but the steak was pretty mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's what I
actual
was
like
gonna say.
draw of it was like, whatever, like the steak and
What?
stuff.
The draw of it was you guys.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
But you know what? Like after that, I did go a few times to my local supermarket, and they had like a Hano area.
Yeah.
I just fucking buy that shit all the time and just cook it at home the way I
TFTI?
want it.
The way-
Better than the.
you
better
mean-
than
Oh,
the
hell
festival?
yeah.
You mean
Oh,
not well done?
Yeah.
When
Well
are you
done,
inviting
but not well
When are you
done.
inviting us? For
I
some,
mean-
Hanu. Hello.
I mean, it's like similar distance to fucking Hinsong and whatever his house is.
Yeah, I gotta book a KTX ticket to go to Brian's house.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian? What was your big highlight of the year?
I don't know. It's hard for me to talk or think about it like in terms of big highlights because everything feels like everything feels like it was good, you know.
Oh wait, I need the time to calculate. Oh, yeah.
I think
Welcome.
this half of the podcast.
No,
What do
I
you mean?
haven't-
This I got it immediately.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah. I got that.
Hey, I'm sporting a classic good old hangover. I'm getting back into it.
I don't know. The Hadong trip was great because
Because you found poopy pants.
that is
those
one.
those
Favorite
goddamn
pair.
pants.
But
Pants.
it's not only that. It was also the fact that like it was a really chill time or place to be in, like getting out of Seoul, and then also being able to see the stars, and then yeah, the poker where we bet drinks instead of money. Like all that shit, and then
Never
even
again.
the pottery thing. Like I got so into that afterwards. It was overall really good.
I just enjoyed our heart to heart outside under the stars.
I knew you were gonna say.
All I'm saying
It
is
was a
I haven't,
beautiful moment.
I haven't played poker since that day because of the poker game and because of your heart to heart that was.
So what
I
are you
haven't-
doing next weekend?
No, no, I'm
I
not
haven't
playing
played
poker.
it because every time someone wants to play, I'm like, but let's bet drinks. Nobody wants to do it.
That's why I don't play it anymore. I'm scared halfway through people will run out of money and then instead of money we go back to drinks. No thanks.
Look, I'm out of money, but I'll bet you a shot.
Just for any listeners out there who might end up having a drink poker with Bryant, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't
This
do
man
it.
will always bet more, and he can drink more than you. So
But that's the thing. This man's got trash hand, but he'll still go all in. It's like, dude,
Well, because like it's a win-win situation. If you fold, I win, and if you don't, and I lose because of my hand, I drink. It's great.
It's
Love
like when
it.
you're not playing for real money in poker, like you just kind of arbitrarily bet big hands because you're just like, oh yeah, I'll bet whatever, like whatever. When you're betting with real money, like you want to be a little bit more conservative with your bets because you're like, I don't want to lose my money. But with like fake, like when you're not playing for real money, or in Brian's case,
I mean,
drinks,
in that
he's
case-
like, I don't give a fuck, I'll do 6 shots, I don't care, let's go.
Thinking back on that situation, I'd rather lose the fucking money.
No, shit. Look at us, how you guys looked. We should have played for money.
Yeah.
We should have played for money. The way that night ended. Oh God.
Yeah. No, that was a fun trip for sure.
Yeah, that's good. Anything outside of the podcast that was especially important in your life this year?
Yeah.
It's a kid. Look at him.
Yeah.
You want to share with the good
You
people?
got a new job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is a
Yeah.
great one. I do love the kids that I teach. Actually, it's like we're down to the last few months. Well, now that this month technically is halfway through in terms of school because of the break. We're down to like a little over 2 months left, and sometimes I kind of look at them and I kind of think like, shit, I'm gonna miss these guys.
Because they're graduating or because
Yeah.
they're like dying?
They're graduating.
Well, they're
like
going
the-
into the meat grinder that is Korean society. So
yeah.
might as well.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I like they're gonna leave the kindergarten next year. So yeah, I think for now I'll list those. Oh, another one I think I really am happy about is getting all the tattoos I got this year.
Yeah, you got a lot this year.
Yeah.
How at the beginning of the year, how many tattoos did you have?
1,
And now you have
2, 4, 6,
7, no? 6?
6. 7 is new next year.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you
Kinda
said
envy
you were going to
that.
pause.
I'm always like on the way to get a new one. You just do it.
Yeah, I'm always thinking about what my
Yeah, yeah,
tattoo
yeah.
is gonna be.
I think 2 months. I think.
I was too, actually, and like I thought for years after I had this one here, like what I'm gonna get. But then at this point, just went like, you know what, I like that. Fuck it, I'm gonna get it, and then I just went for it.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I did get one, a little cute one.
Yeah.
Wait, which one did you get?
The WASD.
Oh, yeah. The West.
Got it in Bali.
in Bali.
Wait,
Where
I
have you
haven't
seen
seen
this
it.
tattoo. Just pull up your arm.
It's just a little. It's this little
And zoom in.
cute one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do
I just let the guy freestyle it
That's awesome.
In a club.
in a club.
In a club. What about you, dog? Was that your highlight of the year, getting a tattoo in a club in Bali?
Yes. No, I mean the highlight has probably been starting a podcast with my buddies. I mean, I went to Bali. It was pretty good. Did I go to Iceland this year?
Did
You're
you? Yeah,
going.
you did. Because that was our 3rd episode. You came back. We resurrected you from the dead.
I went to meet my friends in Denmark. That was
Yes,
pretty
in
good
Denmark,
too.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, I traveled a lot this year, I guess.
You
I went
did.
to Denmark. I went to Iceland. I went to Bali.
Traveled in Korea a little bit.
Traveled in Korea a little bit. Oh, it's been a great year.
Mr. Worldwide.
Let's do it more next year.
That's flex.
Those foreign guys on tour next
Hey,
year.
I have
Oh, shit.
next year. Oh, well, I'll get to that in our New Year's resolutions, but
Okay. But yeah, it's been a good year. Like I was saying, like the first kind of full year after COVID. It's like life's pretty normal, I guess. So yeah, started a few new projects, like side
Yeah.
hustle projects. It's been fun.
hustling.
Nothing I can release now, but maybe I'll advertise it here
I
later.
heard you made a sick Discord bot for League of Legends in houses.
Wasn't that last year?
Oh yeah, I guess that was
Yeah,
last year,
that was
actually.
oh shit, time
Yeah.
flew. What the?
Yeah, time flies.
Yeah.
Actually. It's crazy.
Hey, that was the old me.
What's the old you? What's the new
You're
you?
back on the gaming grind.
Yeah, I've seen you
Yeah,
online
now
a
I'm
couple
back.
of times.
I'm back on the game now.
It's so funny in the last like 2 weeks we've been talking so much for League of Legends, and then in the last 2 weeks me and Dog are just on a completely different game grind.
It's just Call of Duty.
yeah, Call of Duty all day, baby. League of Legends, I don't even
Heck
know
yeah.
that game.
Call of Duty's back.
Yeah.
You've been saying that a couple of
It
times.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever we meet up, you
And
sort
I think
of-
like the general consensus in the gaming world is kind of like Call of Duty's back.
This one's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think part of it is just nostalgia bait.
It is.
It's just all the old maps from Modern Warfare 2
oh, that they remastered.
that they
Yeah.
remastered,
And yeah,
which
yeah.
I think this is the second time they've done that, or like at least this is the first time they've done it with all the maps, right?
Although, yeah, they've like had 1-on-1, but now
Yeah.
they're like full. It's just every single map when they released the game was just old maps.
Yeah.
And this is the original Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah, like
The
original.
original Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2 maps, but the game is called Modern Warfare 3.
Yes.
Yeah, which is
Which is the
fucking-
second Modern
Which is the
Warfare
second
3
Modern Warfare
they've
3
made,
that they
Fucking-
made, yes.
but not a single Modern Warfare 3 map.
Yeah,
I hope
there
dude,
was only one good Modern Warfare 3 map.
If you say dome, I'm gonna slap you across the face.
No, I don't think it was Dome. It was
Okay.
the.
I didn't want to get hit back. So
I don't remember what it was called. but
I
it
don't
was
know. I've
good.
got no idea what you guys are talking about.
you
at
weren't a
this
Call of
stage.
Duty player?
Hell no.
Dude, I
Man,
haven't
I got
played
no
those shits
time
for like
for
10
guns
years.
in the games when I had guns on the streets. Shit.
Oh, okay. So I didn't want to say it before. So before we were, now that you bring it up, I can say it. So before the podcast, we were talking. I was trying to show them something, and I forgot what I was talking about. We went through this whole like, wait, what did you just say? What did you just say? I was trying to retrace my steps and my thoughts, and I couldn't remember what it was. And then suddenly I looked up and saw Brandon, and I was like, oh, that's what it was. And it's this character model, and it's like, what? I don't even know how to describe this without it being really sus.
This is already sus.
It already.
I mean,
Continue.
I looked
please,
at Brandon
please
and I
go.
remembered.
it was a
Yeah.
black guy.
Please continue.
It was a
African American male.
yeah, dressed kind of like I don't even like not pimp, but like
Gangbanger.
gangbanger. So when you said guns on the street, it reminded me.
How am I reminding you of a gangbanger?
Because he's the
I'm gonna
only
let you
black
guys
character in the
control this one.
game. And when I saw it, I was like,
And I'm
this
your
is who
only
Brandon...
black friend. Ah.
No, because I was going to say, this is who Brandon would play because you only play black characters in games.
That is true.
Yeah.
I do sort of tend to gravitate towards people of color.
I mean, I do too.
You do. He does. That's why you're black adjacent, baby.
Wait.
Who's the one in this group that's most likely to play female characters?
Female characters, also me.
Yeah, I was going to say you too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also me. I'm queer adjacent, baby.
It definitely isn't me. Like I
No,
only
that's my
play
place.
animals.
The furry. He's the
He's
furry.
the furry.
He's the furry.
I mean, I remember back in WoW, back in like 15 years ago now. I used to play like this female character, and I used to pretend to be
Oh,
a
I
chick.
knew it.
And some
it.
guys like gave me gold and shit.
This man's
Oh,
just
I've done that
catfishing.
before in League.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the name Astro Shaman? How?
No.
And there's,
I
like,
had
this-
another account.
Okay.
There was this
in
one
NA.
guy who just kept boosting me in like dungeons.
And you're
I
like,
thought
"Oh,
I was a
thank you.
chick.
Thank you.
I didn't even need to voice chat. I just typed.
That's crazy because when I was younger, I would voice chat and they just still thought I was a girl.
I mean, hey, same.
I didn't even say I was a girl. People just started sending me gifts. And I was like, that's weird. Why are they all sending me gifts?
So good, so good, so good.
So yeah, well,
But it is fun playing Call of Duty again because like back in the day, like that's kind of the thing that got me into gaming was Call of Duty, and so playing that, especially like what's been the most fun for me is just like playing with you guys, like and last night and a few nights ago playing with my brother.
yeah,
like,
that's
my
pretty
brother-
cool.
your
You
brother
play- you
played?
play with
Yeah.
his brother.
Okay, that's pretty
Because
cool.
there's crossplay. He's playing on like 150 ping, and he's still like getting top frag some games. Like, and I'm like, okay, like this is pretty cool. Like,
I had no idea he fucking played the game. So.
yeah, no, like that's how I got into it. Is that me and him would? It was actually really funny. Like I got an Xbox, but my brother had PlayStation, and so like I would always go over to his house and play, or he'd come over and we'd do like a split screen stuff like that. But I really, really wanted to be able to play games with him. So when Black Ops 1 came out, I convinced my dad for my brother's birthday to buy him an Xbox, like the new Xbox Slim or whatever. And my brother unwrapped it. It was like, I didn't ask for an Xbox. I have a PlayStation. And I came up, I'm like high school. I came over. I was like, I told Dad to buy it for you so we can play games together.
It's like fuck.
He's like, God damn it, now I have to play on Xbox too. But it
So-
was fun. Yeah.
What about your highlight, Brandon?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Nothing. Just
Nothing.
hanging around.
Hanging around.
He's been
I
waiting
love
for that
I
one.
love how I have like just a bunch of kindergarten kids saying that every time.
It's like,
Like-
yeah.
What are you doing? Like me? And then I just wait for them and they're like just hanging around.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Beetlejuice has definitely left an impact on me.
Oh,
this
for
year.
sure.
So good to have the homie
Especially
back.
that like new one he released. It was kind of depressing. It kind of touched my heart.
Which one?
No, I think I sent it to you.
You did you?
It was him being like very hard out. Saying,
Oh, yeah. No,
They're
Yeah.
not talking about Beetlejuice the movie. They're talking
No.
about a
Beetlejuice.
creator.
Beetlejuice.
at this point, he's probably more famous.
Beetlejuice the man. Yeah, no,
No
he's
way.
definitely more. I mean, this is Hunter. This is Gen Z. What? Gen Z, baby.
Jin MZ.
Gen MZ.
If you're
Fuck yeah,
Korean.
true.
I learned this the other day.
Yeah.
Do you know
the
about
Gen-
MZ?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we use it all the time. Yeah,
It's like
so they
millennial
combine it.
Gen Z
So
combination.
yeah,
Anyway.
no, Beetlejuice is the top dog. But besides Beetlejuice, are we all gonna just be soppy and be like, hang out with the homies starting a podcast? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, give us
But
something
no,
different.
you guys have been sort of part of the highlight. I don't want to just repeat the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but sort of one of the things I've been doing the past few months, and I guess Hadong and Huang Song has been part of that, but just traveling more has been a highlight again. I mean, I was like, did I stop traveling Korea because I moved to Seoul, or was it just the pandemic fucking me?
Both probably.
And I think a bit of both. So it's just been good to sort of get out of Seoul, which is, you know, a nice way to slide into a New Year's resolution for me is to travel more next year with the homies, with myself, with, you know, my partner.
Wait, that's a leak. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a leak.
That's a leak. I can cut that if you need.
Yeah, so just sort of, you know, get out more. It's just been so fun. Korea is a beautiful place, and I just feel like being able to explore that again has definitely been a highlight. Yeah. I want to see shit. I want to do shit.
That's what I was thinking about. Like, one of the reasons I moved here is to like kind of travel around like different Asian countries and stuff. But then the pandemic hit, so it's kind of been hard. It's like that's my resolution as well.
Hopefully by February, I'm going to have a full-time job.
Yeah.
So I have a few prospects on the line, a few people I'm talking to. So
That's after your graduation, right? When
Yeah,
you
yeah.
graduate.
February 16th. Be there. Be square.
Shit.
So is there gonna be a graduation party, or
Yeah, I know.
or are we going on a trip?
No,
I
we're all
think-
going to the ceremony.
Yeah, you're going to
itself.
come to my ceremony.
I didn't even go to my ceremony.
No, we're going
You
to
got to come to
others.
my ceremony. We'll probably do like a dinner thing, and then we'll go out drinking after night.
No, 'cause Lord knows we put him
my
through
mom and my mom will be here.
Beth's gonna be there.
Beth's gonna be
I'm-
there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
We're
there.
all going there.
I'm there.
So will my grandfather's second ex-wife and her husband.
What?
Wait, what?
We have a fucked up family. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, I'm done.
Can we edit the diagram? Hunter, please put this one in.
It's my
Get your family tree.
grandfather's second wife that when they were married, her and my mom became very close. And then even after the divorce, her and my mom stayed very close.
Wait,
even
so it
though
was
she-
a second wife and they got divorced anyways.
Yeah, my
Hey, he's a fuckboy.
grandfather
Hey, top
was
lad.
married 3 times. This was the
Why does
second
that
wife.
happen so often in like these states, like Tennessee and stuff?
Gotta get
Because
through all
my
the family
grandfather
members.
was a fucking player, bitch. Runs in the family. My
Oh,
dad,
yeah? Your
my
brother's
dad
a
was
player?
married twice.
Yeah, your dad's a player.
Yeah, my dad, dude, the amount of times I'd call my dad and be like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just going on a date with this girl tonight," and I'd be like 60. He's
So
like,
that's where you
"Still in
get
the
it
game."
from.
Yeah.
Because you were always going on a date with a
Did
new
he take her
girl,
to taco
yeah.
place?
Did he take yeah, taco places?
No, he probably took her a little bit better than taco place.
Did he get ghosted as well?
No, I don't think he got ghosted.
Nah, he doesn't look like the type to be ghosted.
Yeah, my dad's
Top
got.
lad.
I have charisma, but my dad has like.
He's
My
got
dad
riz.
had W riz. Like.
Wait, did you say
100%.
you have charisma?
I have charisma. I don't
Okay.
have riz. I have charisma.
That's a very. I was like,
Different,
oh,
yeah.
Charisma
so
and
polite.
tacos.
So polite. Whoa.
Charisma and tacos.
So
The only
So
two
what's
things
gonna
you
be
need.
our
three.
first
I
trip
was gonna
then?
say no. Well, let's see. Here, your
Maybe
New
he's
Year's
not gonna travel
resolution.
at all.
Yeah, maybe he's
Yeah,
not
what's
gonna
your New Year's
travel.
resolutions?
I only have one thing in mind, and it's just to keep get back to jujitsu.
Yes.
That's the only thing I want to do. But like, not only just get into it, but like, get in hard. You know?
Dedicate.
Yeah, like
Gonna compete?
train. Maybe. So my idea is I don't want to compete like consistently. I want to do like before I get my blue belt, I want to do one competition at white belt, and then obviously try to win that. But then afterwards, like probably same thing. Do one at blue before I get purple if I do.
So let me ask you this: by the end of next year, what belt would you want to be ideally?
I mean, realistically, if I do start training, then by the end of next year, I would be a blue belt
Gotcha.
because I'm literally right there from being a blue belt.
What are the ranks?
It's white, blue, purple, brown, black, and then there's like these other weird ones that 0.001% get.
It's like over black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
but
those,
it's really hard to get. And the way each belt is divided is that each color has like stripes that you get to mark your progression. So it's white belt 4 stripes, and blue belt 4 stripes, purple, and so on. And you get belt stripe. So even if I do get the blue belt right away, it takes much longer to get a purple belt.
Gotcha.
So even if I tried my best, I'd still be a blue belt by the end of the year.
Gotcha. So it's not like you wouldn't even be able to get purple.
If I was like an amazingly talented fucking like phenom and I trained every day and competed every time, then it's possible that way. But realistically, no. That's not me.
Level-headed, nice, solid goals. But I'm down for the health goal. Yeah, that's
the only thing that I really know I want to do.
that's something I also hope Hunter makes a resolution.
I was gonna say, going back to mine, and obviously I do want to travel, but actually one of mine is to just start working out a little bit.
I saw that. Let me wipe you. Let me wipe you.
Cut that.
I want to work out a little bit, not like I'm
You
not
don't want to
really
get. You don't want to get jacked.
I'm not interested in being jacked.
Don't do-
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't have to
not.
get jacked.
I'm not interested in being a buff guy, but just being
I
healthy.
kind of want to see that though. I want to see fucking 100 just roided out.
Whoa! You just escalated things.
I would like to get rid of a little bit of my belly fat, a little bit of my neck
No.
fat.
Keep the belly fat. Get rid of
I'd
the
like
neck
to
fat.
have a little
target that.
a little bit of strength.
Oh wait, you can work out and then just drink beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
No, I think I just like to be healthy.
yeah.
More on the healthy side of it. Just mostly doing home workouts. I'm not really interested in going to the gym and getting like
I was
super
about
tone
to
and
say,
stuff like
come
that.
to the gym. I'm changing to a cheaper gym.
If you go
Why?
to a cheaper gym
Eh?
and go to one closer to me, I'd be down.
No, but aren't you gonna do a
Also, wait.
something in Shinchon soon potentially?
Yeah,
We'll
if
talk
you
about it
if you
later.
graduate and
Yeah,
and,
graduate.
I mean, I'm
and you
looking
find a
into
job,
move.
you're probably gonna have to move anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So come to gym near me. I'm going to a cheaper one because I pay for the premium and I never fucking swim, lads. I'm paying for that swimming pool I don't use.
I believe
Sorry,
we
sad.
did say that was gonna happen.
No, it's just because each time when I go, which is like right after my morning shift at work, it's just a bunch of old women and old men in the pool, and I just feel so weird.
That's a bonus.
No, because they all stare at me. It's like, oh, it's the brown guy with the long hair.
Yeah, you get in, they all leave. It's perfect.
So I'm just like,
You go by
I'm just like,
yourself.
You got the whole pool to
I'm
yourself,
not getting
baby.
in there. No thanks. So it's just, I don't know. So yeah, gonna go to a cheaper gym. Just fucking get jacked there. Well, not get jacked. Just
You're gonna
fucking
get.
no,
you're
I'm not gonna get
go
jacked.
there and get jacked.
No, I'm just.
Jacked off.
I knew you were gonna say that. But hey, who knows?
Well, that's a premium gym to me.
True.
So Hunter, come work out with me.
I'll think about it. We'll see. I just want to. The thing is, I know that if I go to a gym, it's a waste of money for me
Why?
because I know I won't go all the time.
That's why you come with me.
But even then, I won't go all the
No,
time. So I need to start out with like doing home
Because
stuff
I
and
will
make sure I can.
post you.
You'll post me.
Yes, and so when you don't come, people are gonna be like, "Where the fuck
Dude,
is Hunter?"
just go to
Social
a
pressure.
jiu-jitsu gym. You won't get jacked,
Okay, get jacked
but
off.
you will get, but you will get strong.
Anyway,
Also, it's super
It's not the
addictive.
New Year.
yeah, it's not the new
so-
year yet. I gotta relax a little bit. I gotta down a few more beers and then.
Yeah, mine is
On
I'm
my
gonna
way.
drink more.
Please don't make that.
Dog, you're just going the opposite direction.
Please don't make that a resolution. Oh God.
Oh, I do have one other resolution.
Yes.
I want to hit Diamond in League next year.
You want to make a bet?
No,
Okay.
but I want to hit Diamond in League next year. I honestly feel like I could do it this year if I had time. One,
I feel like you could have
and
done it
two,
next year.
a
Last
decent
year.
place to play. Because right now, playing at my house is not it.
Why not?
I'm sitting on the floor playing. On
That's the best way
no,
to play.
No, I try to stand up and my bones crack. It hurts so much. in
That's
my
why.
knees. Yeah.
That's why you'll get diamond. Because it's
Can't
you know
just
you
get a little-
suffer.
Can't you just get a little desk?
I could, but I want to wait till I move to do that. Yeah. I don't want to have to because I'm gonna have to move everything. I don't want to have to like pay a big moving company to move all of my.
Just go
big
to a
shit.
PC bung.
You can get one of those foldable ones.
It's still not the same. Not the same. Anyway,
I do feel though that this year felt, I don't know, like easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
For
I just haven't
Diamond?
played games.
I feel
I
like he
mean,
could have
like-
gotten diamond last year
like-
when his main champion was the strongest champion in the game, and then he stopped playing.
Yeah, that's my issue. I just stopped playing. I
I'm-
find other things that I'm
a f-
interested in.
I'm a few games
Like
away
women.
from Emerald, and like, it's not hard.
You playing League of Legends, Saga?
Hell no.
You want to get diamond,
He's
baby?
been playing a little bit, but he's
You want to
not-
get diamond,
I've
baby?
only been playing with people.
Yeah, he plays
Yeah,
with friends.
yeah.
I don't. Am I gonna queue up by myself? Hell no.
You've been like that for a while now, though.
Yeah, I don't like. I'd rather play single player games by myself
Or Call of Duty.
or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's different.
Now, hey, when Call of Duty Ranked Play comes out,
Hell,
me and you, buddy, we're gonna take a little break, go on a little vacations, come back. It's Call of Duty time.
hell yeah, I'm down for that.
We're getting
It's
highest
not
rank
gonna
in
be
Call of
fun.
Duty. Yeah, we're
gonna-
not playing. I don't know if I can play with you.
No, it's not gonna be fun. Though.
My friend Bryant just
probably
sitting
gonna be
here in
sweaty
the
as
back of
hell.
the map with a sniper the whole game. He's like, guys, I sniped him.
And I still
Guys,
get
I sniped
fucking-
him."
Isn't that how you play League of Legends?
Yes.
back?
Yeah, I know. Now I understand you guys.
I still get like fucking top frag though.
Brian's like gets killed from behind, and I'm just like, bro, look at the map, and he's like, this is what I've been trying to tell you.
No, I think like
you're not
whenever ranked play comes out, it's not gonna be fun. You're gonna have like the sweatiest of
Yeah,
the
it's gonna be
sweatiest.
so
But that's the
sweaty.
point. I want to sweat.
In the gym, right? Right?
We'll see.
If I'm playing ranked play, it's because I want to sweat.
Yeah, but that level of sweaty people playing like tryhards, it just makes the game not fun.
That's why when you get stressed, you go and play some meat 24/7.
It is a good map though.
It is a good map. Anyway, going back off of game talk.
But yeah, I think any of my other like New Year's resolutions, just like business related,
Yeah,
kind of
Make that cash.
same here.
make
Get
that,
a job.
make
That
that
cash.
moolah.
Make
Pet that dog.
Pet
Pet
that
that
dog.
dog.
Pet that dog. I'm so sad about that. Anyway, so kind of transitioning from that, let's
Wait,
talk.
Oh, you did say yours. Okay.
That
He started.
started. I started, and you guys all copied me.
What? I didn't copy. I just said I want to do jujitsu.
I guess the reason I copy is just like, I don't know, my life's pretty good.
Flex.
I don't need to change anything.
This man's resolution to stay the same.
Yeah, I might drink more gin than beer.
I mean, I
That's
do.
a good
I
resolution.
definitely do have like some travel plans for next year, but it's not like a resolution because, yeah, like except for COVID, it's kind of been a thing I always like to do.
No, it's always been a thing for me, but my resolution is to travel Korea and
Korea.
non-cities. Like, I want to go into the sort of town,
I'm
sort
going to
of.
be traveling outside of Korea.
Yeah, I want to do outside of Korea too.
I want to do all the tiny little cities where there's just fucking nothing.
I want to
Yeah.
go back to Kyoto
down.
one time.
To where?
Kyoto.
Kyoto. Ah.
I want to do it
Brunei.
one more
Is
time.
that our trip?
No,
I'm down.
no, that's not our.
Our trip is
Is
somewhere.
that for you?
That's his trip.
That's mine. It's just because like, if you go there, what is there? It's just historical, cultural shit.
idea.
That's
Yeah.
not our trip.
So we listen to you, educate us, and we drink beers. No.
He knows us so well.
We
Yeah,
listen to
Also,
you.
a lot of walking, a lot of
Yeah.
hiking.
So we'll hang out in Tokyo while he's there.
No, that's why
Come
we
meet up
should
with
go,
us.
because he said he doesn't want to exercise in the gym.
True.
Get him walking.
No, true. Actually, that is like.
Get him
kind
walking.
of
I
a
mean,
big
if
thing.
I'm in a place that I have to do that shit, I'll do that shit.
Yeah, no, but that's not our trip. That's
I
that's
s-
something I want.
I sent the flag of where we're going
yeah,
for
yeah,
our
yeah.
trip.
Oh, you did?
Check the Instagram chat later.
It was the
Okay.
transgender flag.
Ah! I saw that reel.
The most beautiful
Oh,
woman.
sorry, did I spoil?
No, let's be honest. Our trip is Thailand. That's our trip.
Why
That's
Thailand?
That's where we're gonna get Hunter to exercise.
That's
You
up
can
for
get
up.
steroids for cheap.
Oh.
Yeah, we get the jack.
Perfect.
Yeah, we get the jack.
For real.
Oh, that's the purpose.
No,
right,
yeah.
right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll post about it.
So I want to try ask you guys this question. Looking back on our 31 episodes, this being number 31, what was your favorite episode of the year? What was your favorite moment? Do you have any favorite moment? I know we didn't have a lot of reels. So
Favorite
there's not a lot
moment?
of highlights
Yeah,
to pick out
mhm,
from.
mhm.
But
You're preemptively.
yeah. But did you have any favorite episodes? What was your favorite?
Yeah, arguing about Sunday.
The Sunday argument.
Yeah, I think
Arguing about food.
The food tier
with
list?
you
Food episode 1 and
uncultured
2.
swine.
That was your favorite episode.
I think so. Yeah.
probably
it's
the
pretty
food
fun.
episode number 1 was probably my favorite.
Yes.
The first one. Yeah, yeah.
first
The second
first
one was.
The second one was not as good
Yeah, not as good, but still good.
because we didn't. Yeah, like I said, the Sunday, and then the what was it, corn cheese,
Corn cheese.
and then,
Corn
the,
cheese, yeah.
and then the next week you were like,
I like
actually I
it.
love
like
corn
it.
cheese.
Yeah. So good. It's so good. The man complained about something he had never tried, and then turns out he loves it.
Yeah, I'm looking through the episodes trying to figure out which one I think was my favorite.
Man, how do you ask this question but not know your answer?
I was just asking.
Just asking. Brian, do you have one? Brian, can you name 5 episodes? Can you name 3 episodes, Brian?
See, this
Thank
is
God
the
he didn't ask me
thing.
that.
I have the worst possible memory.
I know. That's why I'm trying.
So for me, it's like, wait, we've done a podcast, we've recorded.
Wait,
it's
we-
all a
we
blur.
aren't just hanging
To
out?
be honest, it is all a blur. And when you guys mention like, oh, this episode, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
But like for myself, I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
it's
can only
hard.
remember that one time when we actually had someone doing reels, and then there was one where he cut out that part when I said like. Yeah, I'll put it in my mouth. I think that was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm really
hold on,
curious.
wait. One of my favorite moments was at the end of one. I think it might have been the Flex Culture podcast. We had just covered and we were trying to wind down, and then you two started arguing about like Hagwon
Oh,
culture,
right.
and me and Hunter were just sitting here like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you
That's
two
pretty
on
funny.
about? And you just each time we tried to
I remember-
interject, you two just kept on going.
You know which one was also great? Was the one that we never published because Hunter said some really stupid shit.
Wait.
Oh,
No,
that was
it wasn't
the
just
oh,
like
wait. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no.
Which
That
one?
was just, that was no. We did not publish it because I cut that part out. There was that one. I do remember that. That part was cut out. The one that we didn't publish was the one where we just like did the podcast. I think we all got out drinking the night before, and it just wasn't a good podcast.
Yeah.
And we all agreed like that was a fucking.
I
'cause
know,
we didn't
but
have a topic.
I
and-
know, but the way I put it was funnier.
Yeah.
So just
No, that's
leave it.
Ways to ruin it, Hunter.
Definitely,
Sorry about
that's
that.
definitely what happened. Yeah, we had to cancel those.
Yeah, that one part that I had to cut was. It was so funny because right after you guys were like, I think you should cut that. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
yeah, I think so.
What made it worse was the story was so terrible, and you were smiling throughout the
Yeah.
entire way. And like at the beginning, I was like, ha, ha, ha. What?
What? What are you talking
What are
about?
you
Wait,
talking about?
but there were two of those.
No, there was
and
two of
two
those, yeah.
different situations, like
Wait,
two
what was the
stories
other
that
No,
were
but
just
the-
wrong.
To be fair, the other one he didn't say on a podcast. He was just telling us,
Oh, okay.
and we were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You told us two messed up stories with a smile
Oh
on
yeah,
your face.
the ring one. You're talking about the ring one?
I don't remember it for the ring one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
I know which one you're
yeah, I
talking
got
about,
it something else.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those two are buried forever.
Yeah, no. Definitely not safe for any podcast.
Yeah. Well, you dogger, did you have a favorite episode?
Probably just the first one. Also, like
Yeah.
I said, the like first food one we did, and I think it's the first one because it was like kind of the beginning of it.
Also, we did like chug down a few bottles of soju before we got to the studio.
We did. We stood outside. We just
Yeah,
Right.
because I remember you guys were all nervous. You guys were like, "Oh, what is?" I need
I'm not on
a little
camera.
soju.
weren't
Yeah.
nervous. We were just thirsty.
Yeah. I
What
will
was
say,
yours?
I think mine was like probably one of the first three. I think our dating one was really good, where we talked about just like your bumble
Was it really
experience.
good?
and-
I remember a funny story about that one.
Oh, I could tell it. I mean, I don't know if this is the same funny story, but just the fact that between the time we recorded that
Yes,
episode
no, that's exactly
and
why
the
I'm
time that
laughing.
it came out, I had broken up with my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like,
so
we
good.
recorded this whole episode, and I'm
was
like
so
giving all of my like opinions about like my relationship, talking about my girlfriend all the time. And by the time it came out, I had broken up with her, and it was like, well, this is really awkward to put out now,
No, it
but
was so
and we got to
good.
do it. So
That timing was perfect.
it was such a
It
crazy
was
timing
perfect.
for
Like,
that to
I'm
come
sorry,
out.
You
but
did it
was
for the
just-
pod,
yeah, you
right?
did it for the
Yeah.
pod.
Well, the reason we broke up was because we went out after the pod.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah. I
did.
wasn't supposed to go out after the pod, and we got in a big fight about it.
Yeah, but you invited her, so it was her
Yeah.
loss.
Yeah. But yeah,
So how's she doing?
don't fucking know, don't fucking care. No, I think those first couple episodes were like definitely our best in quality because I think we were just like super in it at
Don't
the time.
make that action.
Sorry.
Whoa, whoa.
Sorry, we were definitely in it at the time. And I'm hopefully we'll get back to that next year.
First,
kind of my
first,
goal.
first 2 episodes of the next season will be so good.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know about you guys, but I'll be honest. For me, having the reels gave me excitement.
Yeah.
It did.
Because during the week, I just see fucking 10 seconds of this guy's face is zoomed in, talking some philosophical shit, and then him being like, what? It's just, I got excited to do
Yeah.
more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited for that next year.
Okay, so let's tone it down a little bit. What about your hardest memories from the last year?
Dealing with you was really hard.
Okay, well maybe think about it a little bit more.
Dealing with Brandon, dealing with you.
Maybe take a little more time to think about it.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
Did you experience any hardships this year?
Hardships?
Not
I
to
mean,
flex,
for
but I don't
me-
think I dealt with anything.
Your hardship was dealing with my hardship, which was
Yeah.
being
That's what I
broke.
say, yeah, not being broke.
Paying for this fucker.
just trying to fix you and heal you, baby. Make you feel good.
My grandma died.
Don't.
Yeah.
I remember when you
Hey.
told
I was gonna
us
say,
that.
Don't
Yeah.
pretend
Oh
like.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Hunter wins this one.
No, it's not a competition.
It's a competition, baby.
Just saying, I'm up there with you. Yeah. I mean, like, it is kind of funny that in a way, like, remember what was it, a couple episodes ago? I was talking about like the chain of events that led to being in Korea. It is kind of funny the chain of events that led to the podcast.
I actually have no idea how it.
Which part of it was my dad's passing.
Oh, I thought you just say we want to talk shit.
Well, I mean, part of it was that like when my dad passed away, I was in America for a while.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I just kind of got this like feeling of like what's something that he would have done, like just like going through all of my dad's old stuff. Like he was on the radio a bunch, like going through all his pictures and like when he was on TV and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, I'm this guy's son. I should be doing something on TV or some kind of show. I should do a podcast. I need to, because the thing is, like, my dad talked for like years about wanting to start a podcast with his old radio DJ buddy, and like when we were cleaning out his house, like it was kind of sad, but like I found like a box of like a Blue Yeti microphone that he had ordered from Amazon. He ordered like a mic stand arm, and like he had all the stuff to do a podcast. He just never like set it up. And in my mind, it was like one of those things. There's like he definitely bought it after Christmas. And in my mind, it was like he was waiting for me to come back to like, so he'd be like, oh, Hunter, will you set all this stuff up for me? Like, or at some point for him to be like, Hunter, set this stuff up for me so that I can do this podcast or tell me how to set it up. And so in my mind, I was like, it's such a shame he never started that podcast. And in my mind, I was like, what if me and my friends did a podcast? That could be pretty fun. And then that's where like I got the idea originally. So like, I think that's kind of a cool thing. Like,
What a nice story. How is it taking
That
you
is
the
a great
entire
story.
year to tell us this? It's like, what?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Because I think like, especially like at that time, I was going through a lot of shit. So, like,
Yeah.
it never really like, even though that's what led to it, like in my mind, like the connection was never really there. It was just kind of like, I want to do a podcast. And then like I threw everything into that and was like, I'm just going to start a podcast.
Can we
Wish
cheers
I-
to that?
Yeah, I wish I had a beer
to
to
that.
We can empty
Drink,
cheers.
uh,
Empty cheers to
I still
that,
got some left.
for Gary
I've
Mack.
been done for a
Gary
while.
Yeah, but
His spirit lives on in our podcast.
true, actually true. But yeah, no, I think that was like definitely a hardship for me going through all that, but having the boys around me helped a lot. But you,
Make
Brandon?
hearts.
What about you? I mean, you went through like the new job and stuff. Was that stressful or?
No.
Like
No?
2 weeks ago. No, 2 weeks ago was stressful.
Yeah,
That
2 weeks
this
ago was
month.
stressful.
that
You were
shit
crying.
was-
Guys, I can't come out. Guys, I can't talk to
I
you.
mean, he's still
I mean, you
Guys,
said that today
this-
too. I don't want to hear.
No, this man.
No. Okay. No, that was a stressful time, but it wasn't like, it's not particularly like a hardship. It's just like one of those moments where it's like, okay, I need to focus. I need to do this shit. I need to like get it done, and then it's done. And then that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wasn't like anything really that noteworthy. It's just one of those times where you got to focus. That was it.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really. I feel like this year has been much more positive than anything. And even though there were some events that you could deem as a hardship, it actually wasn't at all. It
Yeah.
wasn't hard.
This man, blessings in disguises, am I right?
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
it turns out that way, right?
Yeah, no, so
Makes you a better man.
I don't know. I feel good.
I'll tell you about something that wasn't a blessing in disguise. Starting to work again and having to get up at 6 a.m.
Yeah. Fuck having that job.
Yeah, that's been my hardship. Just fighting to, get up in time and then getting 2 warnings because I was late.
Oh,
And then sort of having nightmares ever since about being late. I've told you about some of the dreams. Like, I would just dream that I was so late, the student fucking came to my house. And I was like, and then I'd wake up and I'd be like, was that real? Because everything in the dream was like picture perfect.
Did you
If that happened in real, but what a dedicated student.
did you answer in a banana hammock? Because last time I came to your place, you did. I was like, Jesus, this man
Wait,
got meat
leaks,
for
dude,
days.
leaks.
now
Meat 24/7. If you know what I mean.
24/7. Damn.
Yeah, so that's been stressful, sort of just, toughen it out. And
Yeah.
luckily, new contracts, that means they reset the warnings. So I'm good to
Gotcha.
go, baby.
Good to know.
I'm
So,
good to go,
so what you're
babies.
saying is we're drinking all night tonight. You're going in late tomorrow.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
But sort of just trying to just shift that body. I sort of joked that maybe I should just start getting to bed at 9 p.m. and being those dudes who wake up at like 4 a.m. and
Fuck that.
Yeah.
go for the
fuck
day.
that.
Hell no, I don't think I can, but it's an idea.
But you know what? Those days that I had like all these things going on at work where I had to like prepare for these open classes and everything. Yeah, it was pretty stressful. There was this one day where on a Saturday, I woke up at 6 and I'm just like, okay, I need to go get ready for work. And just like my mind was just an autopilot. Like, okay, I need to get up, and I'm like, oh fuck, because I'm too tired. And then I look at my phone and it says Saturday, and I'm like, do I work today?
I did that once in America too, where you just like you wake up and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go, and then you're like, oh, it is Saturday.
Yeah.
I woke up the other day thinking like I hadn't studied for my math final.
This man's time traveling. Oh shit.
Like I literally thought I had to go back to university and like go for an exam. I was like, what the fuck? I'm almost 30.
Speaking of math, quick tangent. I have curiosity for you guys. How do you do math?
You saw the reel as well.
Yeah, I saw this reel as well, and I asked some friends about it last night. I thought it was so interesting. So if the question was like 45 plus 38, explain to me your mental process on how you calculate that.
40 plus 8, then 5 plus 8. Then what was it?
What?
What
What'd you say?
40 plus 30, and then 5 plus 8.
Yeah.
And then you add the
And
two
then
together.
add those.
Yes.
So 40 plus 30 will be 70, and then you're the 5 plus 8 is 13, and then
And you
13
add-
plus 70 is 83.
Yes.
That's your.
That's
what
how
about
I
you?
do it.
That's how I do it.
What's your thought process?
I didn't hear what you said.
45 plus 38.
No. I know. I'm saying like how you solved it. But
They said
yeah,
basically
the I'll just add the ones first and then add that to the tens added together.
Well, I
Okay,
do that
same thing as
sometimes.
them, yeah.
Sometimes I do that.
That's crazy to me. I can't do it like that.
What do you do?
So like whatever
She's
the
like,
higher
1,
number is.
2.
So like in this case, in my kind of my fingers, yeah.
41, 42,
I would
43.
take like so in this case it's just natural. I don't really think about this part, but like the higher number, 45. So then I'd be like, okay, it's 5 to get to 50. So 38 minus 5 is 33.
Jesus.
So now it's 50. So then 33 plus 50 is 83.
Oh.
I like I take a little bit out of the second one
Yeah.
to get to the 10, and then I just add the rest.
So
It's
you
like
just make a round number.
10. Yeah, make
okay.
a round number.
I
That
did
makes
it.
I have
Makes
done that
sense,
too.
yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
I think it just depends on the numbers that I'm adding, like which method I will choose.
I've never done your method. I've never in my mind have I ever conceived that method before. When I heard that someone said that yesterday, and I was like, that's
Isn't
crazy.
that? But that's like how they teach you at school. You
We
add the
do-
you add the
yeah,
ones,
you add the tens, yeah.
and then
Or the
you
ones.
plus the one or whatever
Yeah.
if you have any, and then you add the
Yeah.
tens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
sometimes
stupid.
I just
I don't know what to tell you.
sometimes I just look at the numbers. I just know right away.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I hated that part about math where they were like, "Show you're working out." I don't know. I just know.
It just is.
It just is.
4
It
plus
is.
4, it's 8, man.
It's
I don't
8,
know
man.
what to
I
tell
don't-
you. There's no
yeah,
way.
it's like shit. Look, am I right or wrong?
Where did this come from?
I just,
Speaking
you,
of
you
math,
said
yeah.
math.
Yeah.
Yeah, math final.
Yeah, I fucking hate math. Let's
Same.
not.
I hate
Let's
math.
stop.
Math is my worst.
Math is my best, and
That's
then
my
became my
best.
worst. Like this. I got put into they sort of had separations depending on your math score, and they put you in like a higher math class, a lower math class, whatever. In one year, I was in like the highest math class, and then the next year, I was in the second lowest. You can't tell me that was me. That was the teacher. I hated that woman. That woman killed me. You can't.
It's for sure teachers.
You
because
can't say
once I
that
got a good
I just lost math brain.
once I got a good teacher, like finally, like I understood math.
You know what? I didn't have that teacher. It was my older brother's history teacher who got me into history. Because for some reason, my older brother, I guess he was studying for some exams. He had like recorded this long ass lecture that he talked about this one president in Ecuador, right? And the man spoke like it was like an epic story. And he told this whole story the whole time that I would listen to this cassette by myself. And then I just learned the whole story of this president. And then one time when we had this like big exposition, because that president was the patron of our school. He created our school. And so we had this like little museum. It's a huge fucking school. This little museum area. And we had to do this like presentation thing. And then they asked for volunteers who wanted to like take part in it. And I was like, I want to do exactly that. Like talk through about his life. So I would study this guy's cassette. So I would listen to it over and over and again. And I had this fucking great presentation of everything. And it was so great. And after that, I never looked back. Always into history.
Nice.
Yeah.
And acting, apparently.
Uh-huh.
And acting.
Acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studying the whole cassette and things, memorizing. It's acting.
Is it?
Yeah.
That explains why at our video shoot last weekend he was just electric.
Hell yeah, the man was fire.
You're killing it.
Fucking
My man with the pen throw.
The pen throws.
You'll see it Patreon soon enough.
Psychopath almost.
Yeah, you were killing it on the acting.
I guess.
I gotta say, I was very impressed by you guys that day.
That was an
I
interesting
feel like
day.
your actings were pretty good. Even Dogger was killing it.
even me. What do you mean?
Well, I would say the first time we did an acting video. Hey, what's that? Best line delivery I've heard in my life.
He was clean.
Yeah,
He
that
was
was
clean.
that was pretty bad.
He
I
was-
would say
No, I
this
like-
time around, y'all were much better.
I liked when Dagger said, "The fuck is go?"
I don't know, man.
delivery.
I just when I have a camera in my face, I just go blank. I like to live in the shadows, you know.
Yeah.
This
But I
man's
think you're
Batman over
getting more
here.
comfortable.
Living- I like
I mean,
to
it's,
live in the
it's getting
shadows.
there. I mean, 31 episodes in, it's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
a little bit better.
I think on the filming the other day, like I felt like it was just podcast Dogger.
True.
You turn it on when you need to.
True.
Look at this man. Should make a career out of it.
안녕하세요. In one of those K-dramas.
You could start a TikTok, hey, teaching Icelandic people how to speak Korean.
Hell no.
No?
I've been asked a few times to like teach Icelandic. To Korean people.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no. I don't even know how to speak Icelandic.
That was my highlight of the year for me. Shit. My birthday.
Yeah.
My parents and Dogger's parents.
Oh, that was pretty
That was
fun.
pretty fun. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
I
Great
felt- I
time.
kinda felt
had
like-
so much fun.
Yeah.
I felt like kind of like little kids again.
Yeah, no. that
Our
was-
parents,
No, it was exactly that for me too. And then
except we were drunk.
my parents said yeah, Dogger's parents said yeah, and me and Dogger said yeah, and Dog and I were just fucking drinking.
Yeah,
I
wish
mean,
I could have been there.
not gonna lie, Christian was kind of carrying the.
No, yeah. Christian was just, he had our parents fucking like this the entire time. And we
Christian
just drank.
Shoops.
Yeah.
Shoops?
Yeah.
That man can talk.
Yeah, he's a parent. He's a parent's. He's like the friend that parents love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
And yeah, he talks and talks. I mean, in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
No, our parents loved him. And then Dog and I just laughed and drank.
Yeah, I think
Another beer, Dogger?
Where is it?
I will say now that I'm thinking about it, another highlight was me going to your parents to meet your parents, and Doggers must have been coming to my birthday party
Yeah.
because both of those things happened.
It's a great ass party. That 100 could definitely not have delayed that 1 week.
Yeah, next year.
Next year.
Don't go to Bali next year.
I'll definitely go to Bali next year.
Just don't go October 18th or the week after October 18th. Actually, I don't have finals next year, so I can do it whenever I want.
But all your friends are still at college.
True. Don't do it the week after my birthday.
Also, wait a minute.
Oh wait.
Wait,
I just heard what
wait.
you said.
Didn't you miss meeting his parents because you went to a ping pong tournament,
Yes.
which you didn't have to go to?
Yes.
And which you got knocked out in the first fucking match.
Yes.
Yes to all. But I did technically have to go to it because I paid for it. But
Tisk.
yeah,
Tisk.
no, I know. I hope they'll come back this year.
They said, fuck
Well,
it,
actually,
Hanukkah.
yeah, another highlight for me would be the entire month of July.
What happened in July?
We went out like almost,
yeah.
or at least I went out
Yeah,
every
he went
weekend.
out every single weekend.
And sometimes during the week.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
You were a beast.
yeah, no, it was birthday
Party
month if
animal,
I've
yeah.
ever heard. Shit, it's like, we going out again? Okay, I'll come.
Yeah, because I was going out with like different people, so
Yeah.
I was just like extending the invitation to everyone. Like, you want to come too? Let's go. We're gonna be here. It was crazy. It was
People
great.
would message me asking where I am, and I'm like, I'm not coming again. I've been to 3. I'm not coming for 4th time. No, I'm out.
Yeah, that Hongdae crew.
Damn.
But you're retired now.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it gets kind of boring after. Like that's kind of
you
how
do
it
too
goes for
much.
me. Like I get really wild for a while, wanting to go out, and then I'm just done.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty similar. I think for me, it's like during the winter months, I chill a little bit. Don't want to go out as
I
much.
said that.
And you've been going
I've
out.
been, there's been so much stuff going on, I guess.
Never say it. That's the rule.
I think
Never say it. Just do it. Never say it. Because I said that last year. Last year, when I went out all the time in summer because I wasn't working, And then I was like, don't worry, I'm gonna slow down in winter. It's cold. Starting a new fucker, that thing changed nothing.
That's what I said, like in the beginning of the winter. Like it's getting colder. I'll stay home a little bit, like every single fucking weekend.
Well,
Talking about that, like,
yeah,
what are we
talking
eating?
to end it on a good note, I think we've all kind of said that this has been a wonderful year for us, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in 2024 with you guys, the podcast, and we just want to say, I just want to say thank you to all the listeners out there who have been such a big part of this for us. You guys listening is so important to us, and especially our Patreon members who have been helping us out so much. You guys are awesome, and we love your support and everything. And we will see you in 2024.
We hope you continue
We
with
love
us,
you
yeah.
so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
But I still got one piece of news.
Wait, what? Wait, there's more?
Yes, so, surprise! This is something that we have discussed
Wait, what?
and we haven't discussed.
Wait, what do you?
But there
wait,
is
what's
one more
happening?
change happening next year. Hunter, we've got a good surprise with you.
Did I forget something?
Yes.
Wait, what did I forget?
We have to edit this shit.
No, I liked it. Keep
We
going.
have to edit
keep
this
going,
shit.
Keep going.
But the boys and I have given you a lot more free time next year. We are deciding to continue the podcast without you. So, thank you all. See you next year. And goodbye.
Bye.